Hold up, tell me what the hold up is. I'm a little spoiled, I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not used to laying low about my feelings. Tell the world or write a book when I'm finished. I should thank your mama, yeah.
Here are the piles for how you'll meet your future spouse. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I'm going to let you meditate on it for a little bit. Let's get into pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. This is your reading on how you will meet your future spouse. Let's get into the cards. So you have fluoride. Fluoride is all about the mind, and it's good for keeping concentration. So you or them might be very mindful, or there's a lot of mind kind of energy coming up here. So let's see how you meet your future spouse. We have the Knight of Cups reverse. Okay. We have the Emperor reverse. We have the Star. And we have the Ace of Swords. You're going to meet your future spouse, pile number 1, when you're going through a healing phase. You're going to meet them when you're going through a very healing phase, and when there's a lot of attention and publicity on you. I see that you're going to need to release control, or you're going to learn how to release control and surrender to the universe. So that's the theme that's going to be happening when you're about to meet your future spouse. I see that you're going to go through something that you're not terribly happy about, and then all of a sudden you're going to start healing and start to learn and what you're wishing for, and you're going to surrender and release control to the universe, and you're going to have a new idea of what love is, and you're going to have a new mental kind of idea of what you want out of love, pile number 1. So you're going to meet your soulmate during a healing phase in your life, pile number 1. Cards for pile number 1, how they're going to meet their future spouse. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. So Libra is all about balance and fairness and equality. So you're going to be healing. You're going to be realizing how to balance a relationship and how to give and take. Full moons are all about completion. So once again, there's a theme about ending something here, pile number 1. How is pile number 1 going to meet their soulmate? We have your commitment is being tested. You're gonna start realizing, pile number 1, what you want out of a relationship and what you don't want out of a relationship, and then I feel like you're going to meet your future spouse. You're going to go through a healing phase, you're going to have a new mindset on love, and then you're going to meet your future spouse. How is pile number 1 going to meet their future spouse? Nothing will come of this situation. Once again, you're going to figure out what do you want out of your situation, what do you not want out of your situation, pile number 1. So pile number 1, that is your reading on how you're going to meet your future spouse. So if you're going to meet your future spouse during a healing phase in your life, when you get a new mindset, you're going to meet them maybe through some new communication, maybe you're going to download a new dating app, but I feel like you're going to have a new mentality, pile number 1, before you meet your future spouse, and you're going to meet them through a healing phase. You might meet them when there's a lot of attention on you and a lot of this, but I feel like you're going to meet your future spouse while you are healing, and I feel like that's how you're going to meet your future spouse, pile number 1. But pile number 1, if you did enjoy that reading, leave a comment down below, leave a thumbs up, and see you next time, pile number 1. Hi, pile number 2, this is your mini tarot reading on how are you going to meet your future spouse. Let's get into today's cards. We have Amethyst. Amethyst is all about relieving anxiety and worries and doubts. It's also connected to your third eye and the upper chakras because it's purple. So a lot of spirituality being present here. So you might dream about this person. You might go to a psychic before you meet this person. But let's get into your cards. We have the 5 of Wands reverse. 5 of Wands reverse is really releasing competition. I feel like you might be learning your worth during this time and what you want to fight for and what you don't want to fight for. We have the Page of Cups, which is our inner child. So you might be healing your inner child during this time when you're going to meet your soulmate, your future spouse, sorry. And we have the High Priestess. Once again, that spiritual theme coming in. So you or them are very spiritual, or you're going to almost intuitively know in your gut who your future spouse is. You're going to maybe have visions of them. You're going to go to a psychic. You're going to see it in your tarot cards. It's going to be very present spiritually. You might see a lot of signs before you meet your future spouse, but that's how you're going to meet. You're going to meet through spirituality. Maybe when you're going to have a dream of them, maybe you're going to see a lot of signs, maybe you're going to hear their name a lot. That's a sign that you're going to meet your future your future spouse, pile number 2. We have the 10 of Wands. You're releasing. I think you're going to be learning how to trust in the universe. And when you start to trust in the universe and you start to trust yourself and you're going to listen to your intuition, that's when you're going to meet your future spouse. When you start to heal your inner child and you start to nurture yourself and you going within and trusting yourself, that's when you're going to meet your future spouse, pile number 2. How is pile number 2 going to meet their future spouse? How is pile number 2 going to meet their future spouse? Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. North Node is all about destiny and fate. So you're going to go through a time where you're gaining a lot. This is about gaining a lot. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. There might be some themes around your family that are coming up when you meet your future spouse, pile number 2. How is pile number 2 going to meet their future spouse? How is pile number 2 going to meet their future spouse? A new start. You're going to go through something and you're going to start going towards this new start. It's almost like spiritual intervention. This person could also be very new to you, so I don't feel like it's someone who's you recently know or you've dealt with. I feel like it's going to be someone new. I feel like you or them, I feel like it's more them, a very nurturing and very emotional pile number 2. But pile number 2, how you're going to meet your future spouse is you are going to learn what you want to fight for and what you don't want to fight for and what you want to compete for. And I feel like you're learning too during this phase when you meet your future spouse who you don't really want to be competing for someone. You want them to just almost surrender. You're going to be learning how to surrender to the universe and realizing that what is meant for you is going to be meant for you, and the universe doesn't close the door on something that's meant for you, and you're going to be learning that. So pile number 2, that is how you're going to meet your future spouse. Leave a comment down below on other content you want me to see, and leave a thumbs up if you like this reading. But thank you for watching this, and see you next time, pile number 2. Pile number 3, this is your reading on who is your future spouse and how are you going to meet them. We have Black Tourmaline. Black Tourmaline is all about grounding. So you might meet this person in nature, I feel like. And Black Tourmaline is very protective. So you or them are going to be very protective of they're going to be protective of you, or you're going to be very protective of them. But let's get into your cards. I feel a very masculine energy. You're going to meet your future spouse through work. 8 of Pentacles is a work environment. We have the 6 of Cups. You might be dealing with a lot of things from your past when you meet your future spouse, pile number 3. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, so a potential earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, and not Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So potential earth sign or someone with darker features. This person has darker features, so darker eyes, darker hair. I'm getting light skin here with this pile. And we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So you're definitely going to meet your future spouse during work, or when you're starting to figure out what you want long term and what stability means to you, pile number 3. That's how you're going to meet your future spouse. And you might be dealing with a lot of inner child healing while you're about to meet your future spouse, or you're dealing with something through the past. Let's see what we've got here. Pile number 3. How is pile number 3 going to meet their future spouse? How is pile number 3 going to meet their future spouse? Whoa. I'll take these ones. Yeah. You got a little bit more cards. Pile number 3. But we have, you are very close to achieving a goal. So you might have a goal you're setting, and you're starting to figure out what you want and what you don't want, but you know what you want and you're starting to reach a goal. This might be a career goal. You might find your soulmate, not your soulmate, your future spouse, while you are learning what you want to set goals in your life and you're going towards that. A full moon in Gemini. You may meet your future spouse through online social media. So you or them might be on social media and you might like their post. That's a very possibility here with full moon in Gemini, because Gemini is mercurial. This could be happening very quick or very soon, or it has already taken place. We have a win-win outcome is forecasted, full moon in Libra. This is you are going to meet this spouse when it's time for you to have your karma. This is going to be your karma. With this person, not soulmate, this person's going to come in, your future spouse is going to come in, and it's going to almost be like a karmic moment, or like almost like I feel for this pile, spiritual kind of moment. bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, you're going to meet your future spouse around a lot of people. There's going to be people involved during your meeting. You might be out with a friend and you're going to meet them, or you're going to be out for dinner with your family, and voila, they're there. But there's definitely people involved during your meeting here. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, you've recently ended something, and this is when you're going to meet your future spouse, pile number 3. But pile number 3, if you did like this reading, leave a thumbs up down below, and leave a comment down below on other readings you'd like to see. But thank you, pile number 3, for watching who is your future spouse and how you're going to meet them. Thank you.
Look at what she made, sweating you so badly.